But what have you done for me lately? Well, with the 47-foot dagger.
That defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
Don't gamble. The only thing that can hurt you is a three. He gave up a three. Now you're up two. Okay, this one's on LeBron.
Yeah.
This one's on LeBron. He has not played well. Now, he got the tip in last night, and it bailed him out because he didn't play well against the Magic. He was 0-3 from the three. Last night, 0-3 from the three. Tonight, 0-7 from the three. He was 9 of 20. No, he was 8 of 20 from the floor. Go check what he was last night, like 4 of 14. This won't get it done. This was a game. They had the game, Ocho.
Yeah.
12 seconds, you're up 5. Why would you gamble in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
Why? And then why would you give a lazy pass in that situation?
Right.
Up under your own goal? Come on, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but he has not played well the last 3 games, the tip in notwithstanding. But you go back and look at it, it is what it is. Thinking or not thinking, but unfortunately, a lot of them don't have microphones, so they can't say it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is what you've been thinking. This one is on LeBron. 44 effing points in the fourth quarter. Normally, Ocho, it's the third quarter. Tonight, they held the Bulls to 17 points in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Only to give up 44 in the fourth. I'm trying to look at Josh Giddey and Werther guarded LeBron. Josh Giddey, again, had another triple-double. The other time they played him, he almost had a quadruple-double. He was 2 steals away from a quad-double. Tonight he had a triple-double, and he guarded LeBron. Werther guarded LeBron, and LeBron just was perfectly content to stand his ass in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, Luka, you do it. Okay, Austin Reeves, you do it.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
But listen, that's the point. That's the point of having a supporting cast. That's the point of having a supporting cast to bail you out of situations like this. When you have
They've been bailing him out the last 3 games.
But that's only 3 games, man. That's only 3 games. Think about.
Realize he's been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand, but he's been out for 2 weeks, also coming back off an injury. So are we understanding maybe he's
in
not,
the game? We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay,
he's on the court. I see 23 with James on the back.
Right.
If he's not healthy enough, sit down.
Yeah.
But what we're not going to do is make excuses. We don't do that here.
Right. All right. Well, listen, he hasn't played well the past 3 games. He hasn't. They had it in the game. They had it in the bag tonight. Obviously, the game of basketball being a game of runs. It was up and down. I thought they had the game sealed. I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought they had it sealed towards the end.
It was up 5 with 12 seconds.
Exactly.
But I'm just trying to figure, why would LeBron in that situation gamble? Why would he gamble and leave a 3-point shot? I mean, he left the guy open. That's a shoot-around 3.
Right.
Williams was wide open. Why in that situation? That's what I don't get. LeBron has too much basketball IQ to know in that situation. Ocho, it's kind of like a corner.
Yeah.
Why would you gamble in a situation like that when you're up 4? Why would you try to take the slant away and the dude runs a slow go? In this situation, Brian, you don't need to gamble.
Right.
Make him run time. If the guy hit a tough shot, so be it. But you can't give him a wide open 3. You can't be lazy on a bounce pass under your own goal. Giddey gets it, fires it back to Kobe White. He nails a 3. What was a 5-point lead with 12 seconds? You find yourself down 1 with 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Every starter for the Lakers was minus. Had a negative plus minus. Finney Smith, minus 10. LeBron, minus 10. Jackson Hayes, minus 9. Luka, minus 1. Reeves, minus 10. Everybody that came off the bench that played 4 guys was plus. Plus 9 Vanderbilt, plus 13 Benson, plus 3 Godwin, plus 5 Connect, even though he didn't score a point. Another thing, guys, you turn the ball over. Finney Smith, I know you're upset because who caught you? Werther caught you with an elbow.
Yeah.
But if they didn't call it, you can't push the man in the back. They're going to call a foul.
Every time.
Godwin. You can't shove the guy. Even though he shoved you, they didn't call a foul. You shove him in the open court.
Yeah.
They're going to call it.
Every time.
I mean, I mean, ain't nobody gonna fight. Why you shoving? Y'all not gonna square up. All you're doing is giving the ball right back to them after they got a field goal.
Right.
I mean, that was that.
Listen,
Look, I've only been around JJ a little bit at ESPN, but I know he's losing his mind.
Oh yeah. Wait, you might be losing your mind a little bit more than JJ. Well, you
I promise you I'm not.
I
promise you I'm not, because it's the mistakes like that. But see, he's not going to tell LeBron what he needs to tell LeBron. In that situation, LeBron, you can't do that. You can't gamble and then turn the ball over. Mm-hmm. And then nobody picked up Giddey. So you're going to let him get – so you're going to let the guy – how many times, Ocho, do you think guys practice half-court shots?
Right. You know what? I don't think they don't practice no damn half-court shots. They play around doing them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they be seeing do that all the time.
I promise you, if Steph Curry is shooting the ball from the tunnel, Luka is all these guys that could potentially take a shot at the end of the game is doing horsing around with that shot. Yeah, that's not as because how many times have we seen him make that shot this year? Mm-hmm. So ain't nobody gonna make the guy pick the guy ball up. You gonna wait till he get to half court and then try to jump. It's too late. He's already got into a shooting motion. Yeah.
And listen, that game was good. I know you're upset about your Lakers losing, but that game was a roller coaster towards the end. The Lakers had it. They were up 5.
They was up 18. You give up 44 points in the fourth quarter?
And listen,
44.
Defense has been their issue. That's been their Achilles heel the past 3 games. Not only defense, but getting beaten transition, being lazy. You know, I'm not Doris Burke or George Sedano, you know, to be sitting here talking like I know the game of basketball like that. But I got 20/20 vision. I can see.
How many threes they give up in the fourth quarter, Ash? They had to give up like 7 threes. And a lot of them was uncontested.
Not closing out. Hey, Josh Giddey, nice, boy.
They traded Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso.
Oh. Hey,
let me ask you, everybody's nice against the Lakers? Bulls were 11 for 14 from 3 in the fourth quarter.
Listen, what are the chances? I'm gonna say it like that. What are the chances to go 11 for 14 in the quarter where it matters most?
A lot of teams can go 11 for 14 if you let them shoot around threes where they just go and get into their shooting motion.
Where it's not contested?
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying you don't realize how skilled these guys are. Go sit around the game and watch them shoot the ball. And then you're like, damn. You're more surprised that they miss than when they make it.
Make it, right.
Because you see them guys that I'm talking about, they hitting 7, 8, 9, 10 shots in a row from the 3. I mean, what do you expect to happen? You turn the ball over, you get lazy, you gamble, you take unnecessary risks that you don't even need to take that risk. I don't even know why Bron would even put himself in that situation.
Right.
And then, you know, hey, they put the ball in Luka's hand 3 shots in a row. He missed a shot. Yeah. Reese missed a shot in the fourth when they could have got some separation. And then they come down and just like all of a sudden, like, okay, we got the game won and just stop playing.
They probably thought they had it won. If you look at everybody's body language, we think we got the game won. I mean, but you're gonna have games like this.
No, not like this.
You don't think so?
Not like this. No. With LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the court, you should not have 2 high IQ basketball players like that. LeBron knows better. Why would you gamble? That's what I need. I hope a reporter asks him, LeBron, in that situation that you gave up the 3 ball in the corner to Williams, why would you gamble on that situation? See, Ocho, if I get beat doing my job, I was doing my job.
You can live with that.
I'm not going to get beat doing someone else's job because everybody's looking at you. Now, there ain't nobody going to say it, but everybody's like, well, damn, Brian, had that been somebody else, you like, huh? Stop. Look, sometimes, and Luka's got to stop this damn complaining, bro. It's annoying as F.
Oh, to the ref.
Ocho, every time, Luka, every time you're not getting fouled.
Right.
You're not. And you got to get back. Everybody, LeBron, you got to get back. They sitting there talking about he fouled me. Well, they're not going to blow the whistle once the guy got the ball and heading up the court.
Yeah.
Now they're playing 5-on-5. They're playing 5-on-4. They get a 3 in transition or they get an easy basket.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, I think you're going to get games like this. You say it shouldn't happen with two players on the court like LeBron and Luka. Obviously, mistakes happen. The game of basketball is, I don't know if you can't really compare it to football in a sense. Maybe for T, you say don't make no excuses. I'm not going to make no excuses. But if you have a game like this, you have players like LeBron and Luka playing this bad on a road game, a stretch of road games, where they're lacking effort on defense, they're getting beat in transition. It got to be something wrong. I'm not gonna make no excuses, but it has to be something wrong.
Ocho, what good if you complaining and they run a pick and you jumping up and down talking about he picked me, ref, and Chase got the ball running down the field. He ain't finna throw the flag now. If he didn't throw the flag at the point of contact, he's not finna throw it once the guy got the ball and running down the damn field.
But you gotta understand, this is something Luka's been doing since he was in Dallas. This ain't nothing new.
Yes.
Yeah, this ain't nothing
but
new.
he doesn't. I hope at some point in time he's gonna have to realize, bro, you putting our team at a disadvantage because while you're standing there complaining or you're sitting on the floor, they're on a 5-on-floor transition against us.
Right.
Now, we don't want to give up a layup, but now we're giving up transition guys who are just walking into a wide open 3.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. That's something.
It has not happened often, but it's happened. Yeah. This one's on LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing him, he's going to say it. That's on me. I gambled, gave up a 3. I got lazy with a pass, gave up another 3. And he should have met before Josh Giddey. You got to make him pick the ball up. You got to you don't let him somebody go straight. Once he gets into a shooting motion, it's over.
Yeah.
They got Kobe White out there looking like Kobe Bryant. For the second game in a row against the Lakers. Hell, he played great against the Nuggets too the other night. He was sensational against the Nuggets. But LeBron had more field goal attempts than points. Last night, he was 4-14. He had 14 points. The other night against, who did they play? Orlando. Did they play Orlando? Same thing.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing loss. This is no, seriously. This reminds you of the Orlando Magic loss. They had Orlando beat the whole game. They horse jived around, and then they let Franz Wagner hit a 3 at the end of the game. 0.1 second on the clock. Boom. You lose.
Game over.
Same thing.
Hey,
now you could have been like maybe in the 3rd spot. You're gonna be kicking yourself in the ass when you find yourself in the 6th, or you mess around and slide all the way to the 7th and you're in the play-in. And you should be getting rest, and now you're one or 2 losses away from being out of the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, Austin Reeves was 10 of 17. You got Jackson Hayes with 9 of 11.
Mm-hmm.
Vanderbilt was 3 of 4. Gabe Vincent was 3 of 6. Godwin was 3 of 4. The bench came in and gave you 23 points.
Mm-hmm.
23. Finney Smith didn't give you much. He gave you 3. LeBron assisted the ball well. He had 4 turnovers. That last turnover really hurt.
Yeah.
They gave, you gave up a 3. Well, I mean, that last sequence, that last 12 seconds,
it was bad. It was bad. Listen, as bad as it was for the Lakers, if you're a fan of the game of basketball, it was a thing to see.
Oh, it was a great game.
Hey,
I mean,
if you
if you like basketball, Ocho,
yeah.
yeah.